Welcome back to Sisu to Success. Sisu to Success. Well, another episode. Anyways, told you I'd be back probably a little bit later in the day, and it is definitely later in the day. It is actually, almost 6 o'clock in the evening. But you know what? I am here, I am showing up, and I am being present. And that is one of my most important things I want to get across to you. One of my most important goals for this year, to be present, to be showing up and doing what I say I'm going to do. That, I think, is a good foundation for everything in life. Create great habits. Be present, no matter what it takes. If you're working towards a goal, if you've got a dream, if you do it. Do it daily. Do it consistently. Now, I've been talking a lot about consistency, showing up, everything like that. I need to start taking things to another level. So, I'm working towards live shows. Don't know if I'll get one in this week, but I think live is going to be a good thing. Looking maybe Tuesday evenings. That's at least when the house is a little bit quieter than it is during most other days of the week. So taking that into consideration, because I do want to get some live shows and and be a little more interactive and be a little bit more present for a little bit longer time. So we'll see how that goes. The other thing I am going to do is I am going to bring online my website. I do have the domain name already, and I do have email addresses and everything ready to go. I just haven't made them go live yet. So I think over the next week, I am going to actually be working on my website. And I do have some presentation material that I'm going to start building out. I have some slide presentations, so to speak. I'm going to incorporate them into my display, into my shows here. So as I build other educational material, I can present things right here on my recordings, on my live stream. I can actually do picture and all that other weird stuff that you look for in a professional video. I just haven't gotten to that point because I'm building it slowly. Now, it's time to take that next step. Time to make a leap. Give myself the website, give myself start putting together training materials that I can present during these shows. So then I may have a few shows here that are going to be not with too much graphics or anything like that, but I'm building it up. Just to let you know, I am building it. And I would like to get rid of this blue and green because and what I want to do is go with the color scheme that I have for my brand. This is actually the background I had for another YouTube channel. And I was like, I gotta have something, just jump in and get started. So I jumped in and got started. Now, one of the things that I need to do is now it's blue and white is what I need. And a little bit different shade of blue. Still get a little mixed around here. A little bit different shade of blue. So I need to kind of make my backgrounds more conducive to my shows that I'm working on. And then, as I said, I'll get the picture in pictures so you can actually see presentations and different things like that. But until I get to that point, I'm just being present, creating a habit that you're not going to get anywhere if you don't show up and show up consistently to create your product, create your brand, to create your business. This is me showing up. A lot of times I don't have, at this point, I don't have too much different to say. But I'm trying to, as I said, drill into your brains. It's a mindset shift now because you have to start thinking differently. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't have time for doing a show today. I don't have time for that aspect of my business because I was doing this other thing over here. And that may seem the most important thing at the time, but it really isn't. You showing up to your brand. I spend most evenings sitting in the chair upstairs right up here, right above me, in the recliner, watching TV. Okay, I'm tapping away on the keyboard, so I'm still working, but I spend a lot of time up there. And I knew today I couldn't sit there because I have a show. I promised that I was going to show up. I could have just been like, you know what? I'm going to take this as one of my past days, and I'll just do this in the morning. But I'm like, no. If I say I'm going to do something, I mean I'm going to do something. And I think that brings a lot of value to my business, to me. It brings value to me. And hopefully it brings value to everybody who's listening because I am here. I am showing up and I am doing exactly what I say I'm going to do. I may not be perfect, but give it time. We're going to get there. And it's going to get more exciting. So just keep your eyes open for the next week. As I said, the website will be coming on. I'm going to have some more presentation to do. That means I actually have to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. But, if I have enough material, I can mix it up as I go. I just have to look at what my presentation outlines are. I can do it. So anyway, this is me doing what I do, showing up, making good on my promises. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is the 4th of January already? So we are making headway into the new year. We are going to talk about some more about hopefully keeping your resolutions going and how to build your dream. All right, take care. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, and leave a comment. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you are working on to be more consistent in your life and whatever project you're working on. All right, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.